Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. And you speckled bird Israelites that are scattered abroad that look like the heathen. Starting off with the 144,000, which would be the ruling governing body in the kingdom of heaven. Um, and then you have the rest of the elect, which would be saved as well, which would be some believers. There will be some men, women, and children that will be believers that will be saved. And I don't think I said the 144,000 are all men as well. There's no women in the 144,000 that will go against the order of things. I also want to say the Israelites, so who call today so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Jamaican, Haitian, Guatemalans, the Panamanians, those are the Israelites, always have been and always will be. Contrary to the popular belief that we are not Israelites, I miss your brother here, Mike, can get you another video. Basically, I'm doing a video real quick. I don't want it to be too long. I just had to go live, man. The spirit just been, it been on me to do videos every day. We're in the last like literally seconds of Babylon, man. We don't have a lot of time left in this place, man. World War III is a common thing. It's a common, they just, I made two videos, I think last week, about them coming out with the draft, for young men and young women from 18 years old to 26. You know, it is going to happen. Right? Esau even admits, and I got a little article right here, right? I don't know if I can really see it, but it says, World War III is inevitable and it's too late to stop it. Now, you never could stop it, E. Everything was ordained from the beginning, man. That's what this man don't know. He think he got control, and the Lord's about to show you that you don't have control. Don't the scriptures say, man's going to the Lord? Let's get that. In Proverbs 20 and 24. Right? Every man on this earth, man, not just man, but woman, too as well. Let's not get that confused. Side joke, because there's a difference between a woman, but this society, these days, there's not a difference. It's Proverbs 20 and 24 says, man's doings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? And I think last week too, you had Russian Navy ships by Cuba, which Cuba is not too far from America. It's like right down the street. I think it's like 90 miles off the coast of Florida, which is not far. Like I said, Florida is a part of the United States, America, which is aka Babylon in the scriptures. They're not over there for no reason, man. They're not just over there having fun and kicking it. That's not what they over there for, man. They're watching this. We in the time to where America is about to be judged. And our captivity is up. Pretty much. I mean, it's not up yet, but it's about to be. America's had its time, man. It's a place of wickedness. It's a place of unrighteousness. And hey, this land is filled. You white people, man. Hey, y'all done a lot to our people, man. Y'all been ruling and getting away with things, but now we're in that time to where the Lord's going to judge this place, man. Because it's going to be wiped off the map. You know. And I got another little. I don't know if y'all can see this as well. It's Putin, which Putin is the president of Russia, which he's an Edomite, but it says Putin ally, your ally, is your threatens America, saying will burn in earthly fire. This place is, hey, this is going down, man. It's like the first one said, it's too late to stop it. You never could stop it, even if you wanted to. The Lord controls the minds of men. These world leaders, they didn't make these damn bombs and missiles for no damn reason, man. They didn't make them to just fucking just have to sit in the museum for you to look at. They're going to be put to use one day, and that time is fastly approaching. While Jake is in the world, worried about chasing the bag, chasing after females, chasing after everything outside of this truth, everything outside of Yahweh Shemel Shine, returning back to your heritage. You know, Jacob about to celebrate damn 4th of July. You know, that's not your independence, man. That's actually celebrating your slavery and your captivity. Because when this man was when this man had first had independence day, we was in captivity. 1800s, 1800s, we was in slavery, man. So how is it your independence? It ain't your independence, man. You know, we're gonna have our independence when we get into the kingdom of heaven, which it ain't gonna involve no so-called white people, man. You know, contrary to popular belief, the kingdom of heaven is not for every single damn person on this earth, man. It's only for the man. You know, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and the elites of this society, they know who the real Israelites are, man. They know that the people over there in that land are not the real people of the Lord, man. They're not. You know, they never went into slavery on slaves. Know who they were. The real chosen people in the Bible, which is us. They lost our heritage. We don't know who we are. What we do. We do in this truth, but they don't know, and they're not gonna know until they're gonna be like it until they be destroyed. But we've always known who they were. And then the chosen people in the scripture, the curses, which this is another video for another day. As far as that, because if the real chosen people were in that land, the scriptures tell you in the book of Isaiah 2 4, if the real were in that land, there will be no, which that's a topic, like I said, every day. That's the topic to talk about. The average person knows about that. So like you, somebody, but yeah, I was talking about, if they were the people, there would be no war going on in that land. It tells you in the book of Isaiah 2 in verse 4. It says, and he shall judge among the nations and rebuke many people, which this hasn't happened yet. They shall beat their swords into plowshares, talking about these other nations, and their spears into pruning hooks, which these are farming tools it's talking about. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, right, weapons, neither shall they learn war anymore. You see that? Which I can read in verse 2, where it explains, it says, and it shall come to pass, meaning it's going to happen. But like I said, this hasn't happened yet, which the Israelites being in their land, the chosen people being in their land. It says, and it shall come to pass in the last days, which we're in the last days, that the mountain of the Lord's house, which mountain stands for, kingdoms, governments, nations. The mountain of the Lord's house, which this mountain is talking about the Israelites, the chosen people, shall be established on the top of the mountains over all the other nations, all the other kingdoms, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it. And all nations are not flowing into you damn weird-ass, tunnel rat-ass niggas over there, man. Nobody wants to be like the people over there in Jerusalem right now. Them people that wear them damn blood. Nobody wants to be like you, man. Nobody following your ways. Nobody's, man. But when the real people return to that land, the real Israelites, the people are going, want to follow YAHSHAMIAHLA, but they're not gonna have a choice ultimately. The main reason why I brought this out is because they're not gonna be warring anymore as well. But coming, man. Can't nobody stop it. You can't stop what's written. Let me get Isaiah 9 and 5, right? Which the Old Testament, it has prophecies that are future, prophecies that haven't come to pass yet. It's just not happening back then, Same thing with the New Testament. It talks about what happened in the past as well in certain scriptures, but it's a lot of future prophecies, of course, in the New Testament as well. So it goes both ways. It's not just Old Testament and then new prophecies for the New Testament. You got a mixture of, It's Isaiah 9 and 5. It says, for every battle of the warriors with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. And how you think that's going to happen? What type of war do you expect to happen? World War III. This ain't going to be the average, war where, men are fighting each other with swords and guns, and this ain't going to be that type of war. That happened in World War One and World War Two. If you know your history, which everybody knows about in World War Two, there was no bomb shot up. They might have had what are those things called? Cannons, you know. I'm not sure exactly how you set them off, but they're like on the ground, and I think you pull a string. I could be wrong, but you know those aren't bombs, but they're like they explode. And I think you had grenades back then too, but this is talking about just with not using humans necessarily, which you are going to have people fight in World War III, but the main World War III is going to be just missiles being shot from different continents, like missiles coming over here to America, and America's going to shoot missiles too, but America's going to be wiped off the map, you know. That's what's going to happen, you know. And all the wars were prophecy, man. This is Revelations 14. It says the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And that's why, it's being talked about much. You know, you can't get away. You're not getting away from this. You people, away. You can ignore it all you want to, but, hey, it's going to be in your face one day, and the world's going to look like this, desolate, a wasteland, not many people on the earth, left that's still alive. It's going to get to that point where it's going to be the judgment of YASHAMIAHLA, you know. But it's evident, man. It's evident, that we're in the end, man. The scriptures tell you in Second Ezra chapter 9. That's the scripture that I thought of before I started this video. Let me see. Second Ezra Salakia. Because the scriptures tell you basically, hey, measure the times. It's Second Ezra 9:1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. So we gotta, how do you measure the time? Is it, are you literally, getting a ruler out and then like you seeing, it don't even make sense. It's symbolic, it's you seeing, what's taking place, around the world, whether you watching the news, you get updates on your phone, articles, and then you linking it up to prophecies and the scriptures, and then that's where you can see where we're at. You can see that we're in the end of this man's kingdom. It tells you that Esau, which is the wicked, was going to be ruling in these times. And it tells you that the Lord is going to come back when this man is ruling, right? It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world in which he made. That's what the Lord is doing. He's visiting the world in which he made. And the judgments are only going to increase leading up to World War III. World War III is just the icing on the cake. That's the finale. But when that happens, the elect is going to get beamed up. If you're a part of the elect and you're still alive and you didn't die, by persecution or whatever, however the Lord has it play out, you're going to get beamed up, into chariots, with the world calls UFOs. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes upwards of the people in the world, which those things happen every day. Earthquakes, multitudes of earthquakes, big earthquakes. You got a lot of protests, riots, especially these other countries. These people are idiots, Then should thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days of thee. The Lord spoke of these things before we even existed. This was prophecy that it was going to happen. World War III. It was prophecy was going to happen. People was going to come over here on slavery. It was a prophecy that, all this wickedness was going to ensue and increase and multiply. And to this day, all this was prophecy, right? It says, then should I well understand the Most High spoke of those things from the days that were before even from the beginning, right? The beginning of Genesis, man, right? For as all that is made in the world had the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. It's manifest, man. And you brothers, man, keep pushing, man. Keep pushing, man. I know it's a lot of things going on, temptation, a lot of things going on in the world, but we can't let, our family, our worldly family, which is really not even family, we can't let that set us back, man. Don't let your woman set you back. Don't let none of that, The scriptures say he that endured to the end, the same should be saved, man. we supposed to strive for the mastery, strive for our crown, man, because, you know, if we don't, then we're not going to make it, you know, and we don't want to be no 230, man, you know, especially a 230 that came into this truth, that knew the knowledge. You're going to get a judgment worse, you know. We don't want to be a part of that missile fire, man. We want to be beamed up, you know. Lord willing, we a part of the number. But like I just read, the end is manifest, man. Esau is making this every day. Word 3. This man, he know his kingdom is over, man. So things about to get bad, man, you know. It's going to be a really bumpy road. That Jacob's trouble is, hey, it's weeks, you know, possibly weeks away. You know, I'm speaking as a man, or months away, you know. And when I'm saying, you know, it could be probably the end of this year where it kicks off next year. Who knows? I definitely believe it's going to be in this lifetime, though. You know, they ain't going to mention the draft, you know, tell you that people can be drafted, and then 150 years later, then it's going to happen. No. It's closer than you think, you know. That's why it's even a topic, like I said, of conversation right now. You know, these people are worried about everything else outside of that, though. But they're going to, when it happens, they know what to do, you know. But the water YASHAMIAHLA for this truth, this understanding, and this knowledge, because we know what's going on. I don't fear, you know that, you know, I'm within the draft age, but hey, they gonna have to put me down, you know, or lock me up, man. I'm not going, you know. But if you a party elect, man, you know, more than likely, you know, the Lord's gonna work something out for you. He gonna cause a miracle to happen, because those things are gonna happen too. Brothers are gonna get that spiritual power. Yes, I said it, you know, I believe in spiritual power, just like the other men, you know, of GMS. You know, we believe in that, man. You know, I don't know about your other camps, man, but we believe in spiritual power. It's going to happen, right? You know, there's no way. How else are we going to get out of these situations that's coming upon the earth? We're not going to be able to do it by your own will. There's no way. It's impossible. Especially if a nuke is coming over here and hits America, multiple nukes, ICBM missiles. You're not escaping that. So you niggas, they think a bug out bag or a damn a bunker is gonna save you. That's not gonna save you, man. You know, your money ain't gonna save you. Your car ain't gonna save you. Your damn house ain't gonna save you. It's not gonna save you. You know, this truth is the only thing that matters, man. Nothing else matters. You know. So I didn't want this video to be too long, but I had to make another video, man, because it's just been in my spirit to, you know, just pump out videos, man, more and more, man, because we in that time. You know, but I'm gonna close out. And I hope this video was edifying. You know. Until next time, man, you know, brothers, man, keep praying, man. Pray more than ever, man. You know, I'm always talking to myself first and foremost, man. You know, the scriptures say, I think it's Sirach, there is one that is wise, that teacheth many, and then it's unprofitable unto himself. You know, I don't want to be that person, and I don't want other brothers to be that person. So, you know, we always got to check ourselves first. The scriptures say, examine yourselves daily as well, whether you be in the faith, except you be reprobates. So that's what we got to do, man. You know, as things is coming to a close on Babylon, as Yahushua is getting closer to returning, we got to make sure we're more and more on point, man. You know. But yeah, you know, with that, I'm going to close out, man. You know, until next time, I want to say Shalom, Wada Baba Shalom.